What up? It's your boy T Bird here with some news. Well, news been out for a while, for like since last yesterday. Heard about last night, but I meant to mention this earlier though. So it was news that a ball player from the G League for the Grand Rapids Drive, Zeke Upshaw. Grand Rapids Drive is the G League team for the Detroit Pistons. Passed away at the collapsing on the court though. At like last minute of the game though. Like I heard about, I didn't know too much about the player, but when I heard about the situation, I'm like, wow, that's sad. And I looked up the clip, see they had a clip on it. Yeah, and I see the clip though, and like he was doing, and he's playing. The old Job's playing to get the last spot in the G League playoff, and he was doing his thing, helping them the hardest though. And then later on, last minute, he collapsed flat on the floor. On it, got taken on a stretcher, and then you hear he passed away. And Court Two News looked up. He he called his collapse was corner to corner, was a victim of a sudden cardiac death. So he pretty much had a cardiac arrest while playing ball. Like sad thing, he was playing hard towards the end though to get his team help his team get to the playoffs. It's like sadly you say he really played his heart out. And it was all reason this situation just reminded me of an old situation that happened back in the '90s though. Back in 1990 had that a ball player from my hometown Philly by the name of Hank Gathers, who and this was in college though. Like this guy right here, he's 26. He was 26 when he passed away. But Hank Gathers was like still in college when he passed away. This guy right here for Little Lawyer Marymount. And played ball, everything. Boy, thing about it, he had an irregular heartbeat, and one time he faded during the game, though. And from my hearing, like the story about it, though, like she was given prescribed to the doctor to take something to take care of that though. But it was he said it was making him sluggish, just he's like sluggish and couldn't help his game, so he kept taking it though. And then on the game during the West Coast Conference in the second round, I think it's University of Portland. After catching a lob, he run back court, but we after run back down to the foul line, he collapsed backwards, and he tried to get back up and get back down. And it's crazy by him. People know from this that know for that faint he had, and he got carried off to the hospital, rushed to the hospital, and later, short time later, he's pronounced dead. So yeah, I mean, it's good to have athletics, but sometimes you gotta. It's good. It's good to have to make sure that you're good, that that your health is good. I mean, but like getting checkup from the doctors and all that too. I mean, make sure you may be athletic and everything too, but you might want to make sure that everything's straight for it too. And stuff might happen to you, and you gotta take something that might slow down your performance. It's better to take wherever you need to take to keep yourself healthy, or you'll be sorry, sadly. And crazy about it, I read up that Bo Kimball, who was Hank Gatter's teammate back then, heard about this issue with Chris Bosh, and he wanted him to retire because of what he was going through as well too. It was similar to Hank. He wanted to fall to Hank, so Chris Bosh ended up retired young though. But you'd be surprised how crazy how stuff happens in the middle of like a live sporting event though. But I mean, even wrestling is fake, but real shit happens though. Y'all remember the incident with Owen Hart as Blue Blazer tried to play his clumsy sub, but he took an accident turn and fell wrong, and later sadly killed him though. And crazy about it, this is around the time I took a break from wrestling. I can't imagine. I watched that pay per view, hear about it happen, then next to know, at the end of the pay per view we hear that he died. That would fuck me up. And then another incident happened recently. Let me see if I can find it. When there's a wrestler, a Mexican wrestler, the die after getting hit with the 619 accidentally by Rey Mysterio. Let's see 619. Yeah, Perro Agwe. He was a known wrestler, been wrestling since he was 10 years, since he was 17, and he was in the WWE one time in 17 when they brought like a lot of Mexican wrestler. He was young at the time, and it was like in 2015, he was in a wrestling event against Rey Mysterio and many others though, and it's well too. He got hit with 619 Rey Mysterio's signature move, and the part of the signature move is he trips the player into hitting the ropes like hitting the ropes before he swings over and kicked them. But it seemed like with his incident, though, he hit the ropes pretty hard that it did something to him that caused him to kill, caused him to die. Let me see if I can get the get the whole thing. Yeah, he did a headset takedown to the problem off the ring, but I go return to the ring upon which no, I'm reading another. Oh yeah, so he hit the 619, and they didn't tip her. And what he did is yeah, he fell to the middle of the rope though, and he was limped over and unconscious, and they trying to shake him over, but couldn't revive though. So it looks like and what happened was he died from a cervical spine trauma. So that whatever that did that propelled him into the rope pretty hard, messed his spine up pretty bad that it killed him. So like accident happened though, and this accident in other sports happened as well that that I know of in the ring in the boxing ring as well too. Like I mean Rocky showed the incident with Apollo Creed. It was made for a movie, but that in real life it happened though. It happens though because I even heard a boxer died in the ring during the Olympics though. I forgot what it was. A Korean boxer, America. Cause I've seen a special like athletes who took a harsh toll in sports though. One with the full player got paralyzed after a heart tackle and all that, and another one was a boxer who died in the ring, and also I mean it has to be a live event, be basketball and sports in general though, because Reggie Lewis he passed away after collapsing and practicing as well too. Oh man, so like I say, sometimes it can be portrayed in a movie. It happens in real life though, because the movie Six Man featured the character dying while playing basketball as well too. But yeah, the whole thing with Zeke Upshaw is just sad and everything, and maybe thinking about mainly Hank Gathers and many other who died in doing what he loved though. So mm, the whole thing is sad. Like I definitely say about that, it's very sad. So definitely RIP to Zeke Upshaw. He died young, pretty young. That's young. That's definitely young to die, especially something like that, man. Just make sure y'all healthy, man. Even though y'all in shape, make sure y'all eating right, exercising right as well too. I mean, you're playing ball every day, but sometimes you can do more exercise, or whatever, or make sure you're not doing too much as well too, because too much exercise can cause some problems too if your body healthy up to it though as well. Well, other than that though, if you like my reaction, or almost not a reaction, it's your boy T Bear. RIP to Zeke Upshaw, and your boy T Bear signing off. One love.